The Glenwood Booster Club celebrates the success and hard work of our Glenwood Rams. Being a Glenwood booster means making a difference in the lives of our student athletes both today and into the future. Membership is available at all levels and goes directly to giving the Rams everything they need to succeed. The Glenwood Booster Club is proud to support the live stream and proud to support our Glenwood Rams. Contact us and follow us on Facebook to find out how you can join the Glenwood Booster Club. Go Rams!
Thank you for joining us in this local production of your hometown activities. It gives us at Fuller Digital Solutions great pleasure in partnering with you and your community. Over the last year, we've invested more than $300,000 for local streams just like this one, covering more than 1,000 events and more than 1 million views. If you are a business interested in sponsoring events like this one, please contact us today. Thank you for watching and helping support your local Fuller Digital Solutions streams. As the largest GSI grain bin dealer in the state of Iowa for the past 15 years, CS Agro prides themselves on grain bin builds and service and offer a complete line of GSI equipment, including grain bins, grain dryers like top dry, tower dryers, and portable dryers, bucket elevators, air systems, conveyors, and chain loop systems. They do everything from concrete to erection to electrical and service before, during, and after the sale. Stop in, give them a call, or contact them at csagro.com, your GSI bin dealer in Calumet, Iowa.
For those with big dreams and big ambitions, the world is waiting. Unlock the power of possibility at Iowa Western. Our immersive, high-tech programs give you the skills to bring your full potential to the world. With over 80 fields to explore, turn your passion into your career in half the time and for thousands less than a 4-year institution. The world is waiting at an IWCC location near you. Register for classes today.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Your internet's so slow it gives you chills? Don't get haunted by lag this Halloween season. Switch to Western Iowa Networks and experience frighteningly fast fiber. Right now, get 1 gig WindSpeed fiber internet for just $99.99 a month for 2 years. Perfect for streaming, gaming, working from home, and scaring away buffering once and for all. Plus, additional plans starting at just $59.99 a month. Visit westianet.com to get started. Western Iowa Networks, connecting you to what matters for 120 years.
Welcome, everybody, to another night of Glenwood Rams Volleyball. I'm John Lee, and well, a little change up this week. I got Dusty Scahill with me here from KMA. Got a good record with Dusty doing some games with me, I'm not going to lie. He was calling the game with me here on the KMA Extreme and GCSD here on YouTube and FullerDigital.net when we were up at LC.
Yeah.
We pulled off a big win up there in LC, Dusty, and I'm hoping you're bringing that magic with you tonight here.
It might have been I was lucky rabbits, but maybe that night for the Rams for sure. But yeah, tonight we're moving into the volleyball because we got Class 4A Region 2 opening around here. Glenwood hosting Harlan. Glenwood 20-15 on the year. Coach Schneider has her team playing pretty good. Obviously having new roles this year. It's been growing up and down kind of roller coaster season, but postseason's here. Coach Schneider wants her team playing at their tip-top shape. They're taking on Harlan. Harlan trying to play the upset role tonight. They're 14-19 on the year. 0-2 versus Glenwood. So far they lost when at home at Harlan. 3-1 on those sets. And then earlier Glenwood having their own tournament took 2 from Harlan there. So It's all postseason now, though. You can't learn anything from any losses. It's win or go home, John. So what are we expecting here with these two conference foes going at it to open up postseason?
Glenwood is healthy. They've been struggling with some injuries, late in the season, last couple weeks. Now you have everybody on the team healthy. You have a young team, and honestly, they're very impressive. Jordan Schulte coming in playing the young freshman. Started playing more towards the end of the season. You're seeing a lot of experience from her right now, helping out, giving this team a spark. Yeah,
all things do go through Kaylee Ray when it comes to the Rams, though, as well. I mean, she's leading the team in kills, and she's had a tremendous career for Coach Schneider. As we're getting ready to do the national anthem, starting lineups are about to get underway. We're getting ready to bring you this Class 4A Region 2 opening round matchup. Coach Amber Brown and the Harlan Cyclones trying to play upset here. They got a couple of girls leading the way that they're really going to be hoping to lean in on as well. Hope Preston is the senior from the middle that'll be really hoping to get going here for the Harlan Cyclones. I mean, she also is going to be leading in blocks for the team as well. She is that leading senior for the Cyclones and Brown. And then also Aubrey Wegner is a junior for the Cyclones that will be playing a big role tonight. But, man, they're going to have to play pretty good here because it's going to be on the home court of the Glenwood Rams. We're getting ready to get this one all wrapped up when it comes to those starting lineups, national anthem, all that good stuff. We'll be back after this on the KMX stream to bring you this matchup, so don't go away. We'll be back right after this to bring you this 4A matchup in the postseason here on KMX stream.
High school juniors and seniors, don't miss the Next Gen Tech Expo, November 8th in Council Bluffs. Hosted by AgriVision Equipment and Prairieland Partners, this is your chance to show off your skills and compete for a chance to win prizes and a spot in the 2026 We Lead Technician Institute. Earn paid tuition, tools, housing, benefits, and a paycheck. Register now at agrivisionequipment.com.
Glenwood players, parents, coaches, and fans, the Glenwood State Bank would like to congratulate you all on a successful season. The Glenwood State Bank knows the importance of teamwork in any organization, and when you and community support it, it's a win-win for all involved. Just like a quality volleyball team, a banking team relies on loyalty, and the customers of Glenwood State Bank have been exceptional over the years. So thank you. If you are not currently a customer, they invite you to join the GSB team, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
At AirServe of Council Bluffs Heating and Air Conditioning Services are our specialty. Our friendly and knowledgeable service professionals are happy to answer any questions you may have and recommend the best service options for you. From tune-ups and maintenance to heater repair and air conditioning replacement, we provide services that keep the air you breathe clean and keep your home or business at the perfect temperature. Call 712-256-4443 or schedule an appointment online at airserve.com/councilbluff.
Welcome back to the KMA Extreme. John Lee, Dusty Scahill on the call here in this 4A Substate regional matchup. So this should be a good one, Dusty. I mean, it's always hard to beat your opponent more than twice in the season. This is going to be the third time they meet up this year. I mean, you think Coach Brown has something up her sleeve here?
It's a rule that I've had to eventually learn to live by, because so many times when I've been a part of a sporting event or watched or been a fan of anything like that, I'm always like, nah, it's not going to happen this time, though. And then it somehow sneaks in there and does. So almost no matter what, it is always hard to beat a team 3 times. It almost is just doesn't matter what the records are one little bit. And now it does matter, though, is I think for Coach Brown, we're going to be hoping to get Kinsley Bruck back from injury. She has been kind of playing a little bit of a role in the middle. She's that 6'2" junior, and she kind of got hurt earlier in the season. See if she can get back in the lineup here for Coach Brown, because that will be a big force as we're just about to get underway now here in Glenwood, Class 4A, Region 2 opening round here. Glenwood hosting the Harlan Cyclones. It'll be Harlan starting off with their serve. And Ellery Nelson, the senior, going to start things off here. Postseason officially underway. Cyclones versus the Rams here. First one is underway. It's going to be Glenwood setting up their service. This is going to be a tip by Mullinex, so they're going to get a free pass. So a good one going to be set back up. We're going to go right back to Mullinex. Got a little bit too far underneath that one. Sent that one far. So first service point goes to Ellery Nelson and the Cyclones.
And that's if you're the Cyclones, you want to get off to a hot start here and try to get some momentum going your way.
Well, if you're going to get started, that's going to be Cambry Smothers setting you up. That's always usually a good way to start the equation. They go to Mullinex once again, trying to get her start on the outside. That one kind of goes a little long as well. A little bit better trajectory on that one than the first one, but still sails long. 2 points here for Harlan. Start things off right away. Smothers going to be a quick set in the middle. That one's going to be a swing on by Madison, but Cyclones dig it up, play good defense. Block attempt falls on Glenwood's side of the net. Madison was there. It did go straight down, but just on the Ram side of the court. So it's going to be Nelson with 3 points here to start off for Coach Brown.
Yeah, Cyclones on a 3-0 run to start things going.
Sends that one long again, but the Rams opt to defend it. Going to give a tip over. Lefty hit the swing at it for the Cyclones. Going to be Preston. Didn't get that one to fall. Nice swing on there for Mullinex, and there she looked like she had good rhythm. Put that one, found the floor. Mullinex's first kill. I mean, they're going to her often here. No doubt about it on this early on setting.
All right, Mullinex is actually going back to serve here to get things started here.
Yeah, she started off. Gets the kill, gets the serve. Smith, that's her good setup there. That first one was nothing. That one went down with some authority. The senior for the Cyclones gets that side out quickly. Make that 4-1. Preston leading the team in kills, and you see why there. Now it's going to be the libero. Carly Torrington back to serve. Woo. The Rams are lucky just to get that one over. It's going to be a rollover, and actually it's going to be a 4-hit violation. Went off 2 players right in the middle at once. So that 4-hit violation, another point there. Thornton back to serve for the Cyclones again. 5-1, quick lead here off against the Rams. They really hammered Mullinex, or not the libero, the Kendall, as they go deep. Ray puts that one away. So early and often these swingers for both squads getting off to an early start. Carly Ray gets her first of many tonight.
Yeah, first of many will start tonight. Looks like
Kaylee Ray, sorry, Kaylee.
Kaylee Ray going back. And then back serving for the Rams will be Madison.
Mid 50-50 ball at the net. Kind of got caught in there, got a violation called against her. Was going to be Kester's the setter, but side out, back to the Rams. Good 50-50 ball there from the defense of Glenwood. Actually, it's going to be a service point for the Rams. Ray tried to get a little bit on top of that one, but easily defended for the Cyclones. Smothers trying to get a cheeky tip in there. Cyclones do get it sent over after a scramble. Ray's going to get good job of not going up after Ray. She got that one served right back in her face and was ready for it. The block from Harlan goes out of bounds. Taylor Hesse was there, but the ball goes out of bounds on the side.
Yeah, that was Kayla Christian with the, sending it over, but the block going right out.
Madison service continues. Good pace on that serve. Kessler is setting up, but defended from the Rams. Quick tip over from leg band. The Rams can't get it over. It's going to be a 4-hit violation on Harlan once again. Send it over. Madison's service continues, and there from a 5-1, 4-point rally here for the Rams. They tie it up 5-5.
Yeah, the Rams going on a little run here.
Another good low ball there from the serve of Madison. Quick set in the middle. It is sent right back where it turns. Good block there from Legband.
Legband's been a presence all season in that middle for the Rams here, and that's what they've needed. It's nice seeing that young sophomore stepping up for the Rams.
Madison really getting some rhythm on this service point. Preston gets a swinging kill there. Finds the floor and stops that run on a side out. Second one for Preston to go down. Six in this early going here. Taylor Hesse back to serve. Ray to smother, see if it's a give and go. It is going to be back to Ray. It was tipped, I believe. And it is going to be a kill for Ray on that. Nice give and go with her and Smothers. Service back to the Rams here. Coming in to serve, Alyssa Liddick.
Yeah, Liddick subbing in, and looks like also Jordan Schulte.
John talked about Schulte in that pregame. The freshman coming in with her significant moments now. Harlan scrambles, does just get it over. Ray's going to have a good setup to it. Goes through the block right in the middle of the court. A nice one there from Ray. Her third one. She's starting to get in rhythm here. Liddick serve is coming over. It's going to be a kill attempt. It's going to be kept alive, and not. It's going to be a violation actually on Harlan. So it's going to hit that pole.
Yeah, they called that one real quick, before the play was even over.
That was Wegner on her first real kill attempt so far, the second leading kill getter for the Cyclones. Want to get her going here if you're going to want to hang with Glenwood tonight. Kind of an overpass, and that's sent right back down. Kaylee Ray, man, that was right back to her, and she just hit it right back up the middle like a baseball player hitting a line drive.
And she's the one they got to watch out for. But she's a jack of all trades out there on the volleyball court. You'll see her up front on the side putting it down, but you also see her in the back line too.
You never want to overpass it, but you definitely don't want to overpass it her way.
Yes.
Smith from this near side for the first time. Doesn't go successful for the lefty here, and that's going to be service continuing on there for Liddick.
Yeah.
So is that our point of view? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it is near side. I've done it before. I was like, oh, wait, Huddle's on the other side. Cyclones getting a good set. Smith from the middle this time. Blocked from the Rams. Volley continues. Wegner underneath her kill. Sails out of bounds as she tried to go cross court with it. Rams really putting together a run here.
Yeah,
11-1 run.
Yeah.
Liddick gets the service over. Smith gets blocked by Legband again. Glenwood Rams doing it in the front court.
Coach Brown's going to use a timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back here on the KMA Extreme after this quick break.
Glenwood players, parents, coaches, and fans, the Glenwood State Bank would like to congratulate you all on a successful season. The Glenwood State Bank knows the importance of teamwork in any organization, and when you and community support it, it's a win-win for all involved. Just like a quality volleyball team, a banking team relies on loyalty, and the customers of Glenwood State Bank have been exceptional over the years. So thank you. If you are not currently a customer, they invite you to join the GSB team, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the KMA Extreme here. John Lee and Dusty Scahill on the call here in this Glenwood versus Harlan 4A District 1 matchup here. The Rams just went on a 7-0 run. Coach Brown of the Cyclones had to use a timeout to see if she can get them slowed down here.
7-0 run on top of that as well. It's also a 12-1 run Was 5-1. Harlan leading at one point, but man, the run by the Rams has put them in this lead. Going to Smith in the middle. Just too much pace and not enough downward trajectory. Ball sails out of bounds. Another point for the Rams. Liddick service returns. So Madison and Liddick both having some real big runs here for Glenwood. Having to scramble to go get that one is Hesse, but they do get it over. Volley continues. Leg band actually had a good swing on it. That goes out of bounds, probably about just a foot or so.
I thought it was tipped at the net, so.
Big side out for the Cyclones. Checking in Addison Wicks. Avery Mans as well. Mans will be back to serve. Ray going to get a swing on this one. It is tipped, but then not being able to get that back row defended. Side out quickly right back to the Rams. It's just defeating, when you have a run going against you, you finally do get that side out, and then you barely blink, and boom, the ball's already coming back your way on a service. Then it's Ray doing it.
Then Ray goes back to serve now, too.
Overpass, leg band, sends an absolute whack to that one on that 50-50 ball. Her first kill, but she's making an impact defensively in that middle.
Yeah, leg band is a presence, like I was saying, in that middle. The sophomore coming in there.
Cyclones just got to give it on a free ball over. Ray's going to give it.
Liddick sets it up.
Liddick sets it too. So we got a violation there on that one for my Cyclones as well. So in the net, 17-7. That lead goes to 10.
And Ray still back there serving.
Hesse setting up. Wicks on the outside, her first swing at it. Ball goes out of bounds. Point to the Rams. So the runs of the service points for the Rams is the name of the game here in set one. 18-7's the lead. Ooh, that was a nice low one there from Ray. The Rams, or the Cyclones get it defended. It goes outside that pole though. Wegner couldn't pull it in. Yet another point, yet another run. Ray wasting no time. Whistle blows, she's serving. Wicks, it's a nice swing on that one. The Rams defend it. Mullenix sends one to the back row. Quick set in the middle. Glenwood meets it 50-50. Leg band just going to send it over on a swing. Why not? Ends up finding the bleachers. Another point here, 20. The big 20 points already for Glenwood here. That 13-point lead.
And Coach Brown's going to use another timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back here on the KMH stream after this quick break.
Welcome to Waldstein Plumbing, where quality craftsmanship meets exceptional service. Proudly serving Council Bluffs and surrounding areas. Let the experts at Waldstein Plumbing help you keep your drains flowing. From drain cleaning to fixture upgrades to pipe repairs and more, we'll be able to solve whatever plumbing problem you might have. We are available 24/7 for any plumbing emergency. Expert plumbers you can trust. Call 712-308-1500 for service today. Visit our website, waldsteinplumbing.com.
Welcome back here to the KMH stream. John Lee and Dusty Skahill on the call here for this matchup. Glenwood on a roll right now, 20-7 right now in set one.
Coach Amber Brown taking her last time out here in the set. They're down 13 here. In danger of just giving the set one away here to start off this postseason matchup. You're trying to make an upset. You really would like to get on a team quickly if you're the underdog and Coach Brown. The Cyclones embracing that role here tonight.
I mean, they started out on a roll, a little bit of roll. 5-1 they jumped out to, but then the Rams kind of just took over after that. And Ray back serving, sends a low ball over the net again. And Mullenix just hammers one down.
That's another just mistake that the Rams send right back at him, and that had some authority. That was a loud one there from Mullenix, the junior.
Yeah, not much you can do when you just serve one right up to her.
That one does go long. Nice read there from Torrens and Tanat. Opt to defend that one. Ray's service goes long. 21-8 is that score. And Carly Gosshorn checks in for the libero. Schulte getting her first swing of one. It is Going to be just a free ball over from Harlan. Nice scramble there. Leg band can just tip it over. Rams going to set something up, though. It's going to go to Schulte once again. Her tip goes low. Harlan hits the pole. Violation side out to the Rams, 22-8. Checking in for Glenwood, Addie Madison. Leg band taking a rest. Riley Kendall back to serve. Hesse setting up just a tip attempt there from Gosshorn. In the middle, Mullinex is defended well from the Cyclones back row. Wegner gets one over. Ray does a nice job of digging that out. Mullinex from this near side finds the corner. Nobody there for the defense, and that's 23-8. Getting late quick here for Coach Brown and the Cyclones.
Yeah, Kendall's going to see if she can finish it off here. This set just needs 2 more points.
Happened lickety split just like that. A 22-3 run is what we're at right now.
Yeah.
Hesse setting up Wegner. That was a pretty good set right where she needed it, but that goes into the net, and we're at set point here.
Mullinex defended that well, challenging at the net right there.
Set point, Kendall back to serve. Glenwood on the roll here in set 1, starting it off. Hesse, quick one, set to Gosshorn. Rams are going to get a good one at this one. Schulte trying to get her going. Net violation, and that's how they win it. A lot of violations piled up on the Cyclones there in that set. 1-0, 25-8. Glenwood takes that one. We'll be back after this to bring you set 2 here on KMA Extreme.
High school juniors and seniors, don't miss the Next Gen Tech Expo, November 8th in Council Bluffs. Hosted by Agrivision Equipment and Prairie Land Partners, this is your chance to show off your skills and compete for a chance to win prizes and a spot in the 2026 We Lead Technician Institute. Earn paid tuition, tools, housing, benefits, and a paycheck. Register now at agrivisionequipment.com.
Affordable Asphalt LLC is a trusted, family-owned asphalt company based in Glenwood, Iowa, serving homeowners and businesses across southwest Iowa and southeast Nebraska, including Council Bluffs and Omaha. With over 25 years of experience, we specialize in high-quality paving, repairs, and seal coating to keep your driveways, parking lots, and private roads looking sharp. Ready to get started? Contact us today for a free estimate. AffordableAsphaltLLC.com.
A-Stroke Insurance Services has been serving the residents of Mills County since 1946. A-Stroke agents take the time to listen, understand, and customize an insurance plan with you to cover all your needs. As an independent insurance agency, you can feel comfortable knowing you got the best rates. From protecting your passions to securing your future, A-Stroke has you covered. Choose A-Stroke Insurance Services, where tailor-made protection meets peace of mind.
At Best Finish Auto Sales LLC, we are proud of the quality used cars we sell and our dedication to serve the needs of our customers. We have a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles and finance options. At Best Finish Auto, you'll find a wide variety of automotive services offered. Our team of expert mechanics is here to handle all your auto repair needs. From oil changes to major repairs, we do it all. Visit us at 209 Sharp Street, Glenwood, or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
Glenwood State Bank, serving Glenwood since 1899. For 125 years, we have strived to be more than just a bank. We are your neighbors and your friends. Along with Frontier Savings Bank in Council Bluffs and First State Bank in Tabor, we are dedicated to making a difference where it matters most, right here in the heart of our communities. Like the Glenwood Rams, it takes a total team effort to be successful. Together, we're building something lasting.
Go Rams!
All right, welcome back to the KMA Extreme. John Lee, Dusty Cahill on the call here. Getting ready for set 2, Dusty, after the Rams just took a big win here in set number 1, going 25-8.
Yeah, I mean, that felt quick, especially once it got to that 5-1 point. Harlan leading 5-1 quickly there in that set 1. Got out to a quick little lead just like Coach Brown wanted, but man, oh man, after that point on, 24-3 run from the Rams, and too many overpasses, too many net violations, and hitting violations from the Cyclones, and those points added up quickly here. We're about ready to get going in set number 2, and it's going to be Cambry Smothers starting things off here on the Glenwood rotation this time. Set 2 underway, and Glenwood quickly gets out to their first ace of the night. So that wasn't a problem for the Cyclones in set 1, but starts off here in set 2 with a ace from Smothers.
Yeah, we had Smothers our last home broadcast 2 weeks ago. Had 3 straight aces.
That one is tiptoeing the line. I thought maybe she was going to hit 2 in a row there, but
that was close.
Thornton, the libero, opted to let it go out of bounds. Side out for the Cyclones. Hesse back to start things off here for the service. Smothers quick set, nice swing from behind her head. Man, that was a nice job for Addie Madison to really get on that one. The junior gets her first kill of the night. Nice set there from Smothers as well.
And JC Kingsmeyer checking in now, going back to serve for the Rams.
Hesse in the middle to Wegner. Wegner tried to go on that opposite side, try to get a little bit cross-court in that middle hit. Ball goes out of bounds. Kanegeiser's service continues on there. Harlan kind of scrambling there on the serve over. A free one coming up. Kanegeiser to Smothers. Smothers didn't get Addison in good footwork, but she did end up recovering and got an effective hit down. Found the corner. Nice kill there from Madison. She's got 2 in a row.
Yeah, you can't do much about that one. Madison just put that one in the corner. Perfect placement on that one as JC's back serving again for the Rams.
Hesse going to get on a wraparound to Wegner. Wegner, nice swing on that one. Good dig from Kanegeiser. Ray hits one into the net, but ends up spinning on top spin over. Finds the floor. Kill goes to Ray for 5th of the night. Point continues on for the Kanegeiser service. So Ray led in set number 1 with 4 kills. Starts off set number 2 getting one quickly. Smith was the only one that registered a kill for Harlan in set 1. She starts off here with a good swing. Finds the floor, gets a side out for the Cyclones. So Preston had 2 in that set 1. Starts off here, so they need her to get going, but they also are going to need a second one to step up and get some kills here. Get some good offensive swings.
Nelson back serving now for the Cyclones.
And that didn't last very long there. The Cyclones give it right back on their missed serve. Leg band coming in for the Rams.
And Riley Kendall going back for the Rams to serve now.
Hesse going to have a quick one to Preston Smith. Man, that was effective. More of that from the Cyclones. That was pretty.
Yes. I mean, right on the line. Couldn't get any closer in that one. Now going back is Wegner for the Cyclones to serve.
And Bruck checking in for the first time. First time they get around this part of the rotation, so Bruck will be in the middle of that defense. At least she's going to sway some swings for Glenwood here. Decent swing after a setup there from Christian. Rams get it back. Smothers going to be setting up Ray from the outside, pretty far away from the net. Still got a good swing on it. The Cyclones just send it over. Kendall going to have to set up Ray. Pretty good attempt, though. And Ray benefits from that. Nice bump up there on that assist from Kendall. Ray does the rest. Gets that ball right back to Glenwood.
Ray with 7 kills now on the night.
And a lot of points to go, so I think there's going to be plenty racked up here from the senior.
Liddick back serving for the Rams.
She had that one of the good runs there in set number 1 for the service points. Nice diving attempt there from Kanegeiser. Glenwood sends it over. Bruck from the middle kind of pops one over too far, though. Out of bounds.
Nice recovery by the Rams there, Hits that back line, and they just rallied back here. And Liddick's going to stay back there serving.
Liddick goes this near side. Hesse trying to set it up. Bruck had to just quickly try to just set that back up and over, but sailed on her just a bit, too much behind it, and that goes to another point, 9-3. That one just going to dive. The Cyclones have a free ball overpass. That's all they can offer out of it. Ray going to get a good swing on it, and man, hits the net again, but the power and the spin just finds her third kill of the set.
Yeah, the power she puts behind it's getting her a little bit more spin than you see from some of these regular just shots.
I'd officially call it Liddick on another service run here, so second set, she's having another nice run for the Rams. Hesse had to just get that one tipped. Actually, Cyclones do a good job of keeping it alive. Schulte just going to give a rollover shot. Preston going to get a good swing on it, hit the net, so Liddick had some time to get under it. Ray from far back of the net sends it cross court. Hesse trying to find the Rams sleeping. They were not. Ray, good swing, but I believe that's going to go into the net for a 4-hit violation. It does. Harlan benefits from that. Big side out here as they can't let the Rams get too far away, as that set one just got farther and farther away. Like, I just couldn't catch him. A car driving away from you. Harlan just watched him run away with set one.
And then Coaster's going back to serve here for the Cyclones.
Liddick setting up Ray, give and go, and man, oh man, that was just hammered down. Once again, the Harlan Cyclones get a side out, and it lasts us a set run from the Rams before it's a side out right back to Glenwood.
And then now Kaylee Ray's going back to serve after putting up that point.
So she has 4 kills in each set, and we are pretty early here in set 2. She sends that service a little long here, so maybe the perfect performance might be a little gone now.
Mann's checking
One
in
mistake.
for the Cyclones now, going back to serve.
Glenwood leading in sets 1-0 already. We are in set 2. They're leading 11-5. Liddick setting up, leg band in the middle. Man, that was hammered. Bruck was there to block it, but it went long because leg band put a great swing on it. Nice kill there from the sophomore.
Addie Madison checking in. Leg band going back to serve for the Rams.
Going corner, and it goes in. Nice spot there. Precision serve from leg band. Ace serve, second for the set for the Rams. .5'10" sophomore throwing another piece of a repertoire there.
Yes.
Placing a serve. Going back that corner again. Another difficult one for the Rams to defend. Nelson gets a good footwork on it. The Rams, I thought were going to be able to get it over, but they couldn't. Ball goes into the net. 14-5 here. As this one is a little more coast to coast for the Rams as they're making this run, pulling away from the Cyclones. Nelson from that outside. Nice diving dig there from Molinex. Rams will just send it over. Live to see another day. Nelson with another tip over. Liddick getting it to Molinex. Molinex to Schulte. Through the block, the freshman finds the floor for the first time. Jordan Schulte joined the stat parade for the Rams. Timeout from Coach Amber Brown. They are down 15-5 here. 10 quick point lead for the Rams. We'll be back after this to bring you more of set 2.
Take your body to the next level. Iron Fitness Center offers the most well-rounded fitness experience in Glenwood, Iowa. Open 24/7. Our gym offers cardio and weight training equipment, 2 half basketball and pickleball courts, a sauna, and IV hydration provided by IV Lounge. Come check us out for an introductory day or become a member today. Let's get to working on you. Located at 109 South Walnut, Glenwood. Learn more at ironfitnesscenter.com.
Welcome back here to the KM Extreme. John Lee, Dusty Scahill on the call. Coach Brown had to use that timeout. Rams was starting to get on another run here, up 15-5 here in set number 2.
I mean, that's for the first 35 points for the Rams. They're playing some pretty clean volleyball here in this postseason matchup here, John. I mean, what is it like? What's it kind of look like for Coach Schneider and her squad so far?
First 40 points there, Dusty.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're right. It is first 40 points.
First 40 points here. I mean, like I said, they were dealing with some injuries towards the end of the season. You got everybody back healthy, which is good. And so she's got a lot of depth here, like with the freshman Jordan Schulte stepping in towards the end of the season with all the injuries.
After the timeout, they're actually going to set up Hesse this time. Hesse takes a swing on that one, and she finds the floor. So sometimes it's setting a lot tonight. Wakes up the Cyclones there on that timeout. They get the point, 15-6 here.
And Brooke comes out, checking in as Wagner again for the Cyclones.
So Kester's kind of have last couple sets been setting in that setting role. Let's see how Coach Brown rolls with that the rest of the time. Nice serve there from the libero. Torrington's ace serve.
And that's what that timeout kind of does. Kind of takes momentum away from one team, kind of throws them off their game.
Time is now for the Cyclones to make this comeback here in set 2. Can't let Glenwood get too far away. Off that ace serve, Torrington sends it long, miss serve, so the point goes to the Rams. We got Smothers and Christian checking in for the Rams. Smothers will be back to serve.
Yeah, we saw Smothers start out this set with a couple straight aces.
Kester is going to be setting Wegner in the middle. Ray was there defending that back row. Rams are scrambling. They'll send it over. The volley continues. The Harlan Cyclones will get a good set here. Wegner, good punch swing on that one. Ray was there, though, from the back row. Molinex, outside hit, blocked from the Cyclones, so we're still going here. Smothers scrambles to get to it. Actually going to have a swing on there, but it hit the net. The desperation lunge there from Smothers actually had a good Addie Madison swing on it. Just went right into the white part of the net. 4-hit violation. And Hesse back to serve for the Cyclones.
And then Preston checking back in for the Cyclones here. Yeah, a lot of action on that one.
Kendall to Smothers. Quick one in the middle to Madison. Harlan does a good job of sticking with it. That came off the net like a ping pong there. Another block there from the Cyclones, and then the illegal send-over hit on Smothers. Violation, point for the Cyclones. Hesse continues here. Cyclones trying to crawl back into it. Down 10 at one point there, 15-5. Now we're down 7. Smothers goes aggressive with the serve, just a little too low there. Cyclones' third miss serve here. Another thing you really can't do if you're going to be trying to make a upset and a comeback at the same time.
Yeah. 100% on that one. I mean, they got to rattle off 3-4 points each time, so the Rams wanted to get back into this.
Kanegeiser back on her serve now. Preston gets a serve going cross court. Kendall there to eat it up. Ray, well, a great setup there. Good footwork, good placement by the Smothers set. And that was hammered down for a side out for the Rams.
Kill number 10 on the night for Kaylee Ray.
Kanegeiser back on that serve. Hesse gonna have to give it to him. Wagner had to do a desperation hit. Ended up getting pretty tricky there. Ray with another setup. The block was there for the Cyclones, but it goes out of bounds. Credit Ray with another good swing there. 11.
Yeah, you're not going to get a lot of those blocks up close off Ray going to fall into the field of play.
10-point lead just like that back for the Rams. Hesse on that outside can kind of a distraction there as the two Cyclones jump simultaneously. Timeout, Coach Brown. 20-9 is the score. Once again, getting late quick for the Cyclones. We'll be back after this one to bring you the rest of set number 2.
Wright Sewer and Water is a family-owned business started by Travis Wright with 2 decades of industry experience. Wright Sewer and Water offers a variety of underground utility work which includes, but not limited to, sewer repairs, new septic systems, sewer laterals, commercial site utilities, horizontal boring, water main, water services, and telecommunications. Give us a call at 712-308-1933 and find us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back to the KMH stream. Dusty, it's a lot of back and forth here these last couple points for the Rams and Cyclones here in set 2.
Yeah, but we called a timeout for Coach Brown at 15-5. You tried to get back in it. They did get back in it for a second, but now that lead is now stretched from 10 to 11. So she had to call her second timeout. Smith with a good swing on it, kind of just from behind her head. The Rams block it. I believe that's going to be Addie Madison in the middle.
Yes.
So the Rams send that one back. 21-9 here. Hesse got to send one over, hit the net though, so the sneakiness Was not as effective. Tip there from Christian. Cyclones got to scramble for it. They're going to send it over. Smothers setting up Ray. Cross court, but too far. A rare one out of bounds hit from Kaylee Ray, so it's going to be a side out for the Cyclones.
Then Nelson going back to serve for the Cyclones. See if Nelson can rattle off a couple points here and get the Cyclones back into this.
Senior back to serve. They are at double digits here. First time tonight they've been in double digits. That serve kind of eats up the back row. Kendall couldn't quite handle that one. Ace serve for Nelson here. As John Lee called it. Kind of for the see if they can get a run out of their senior. And that's a good start.
They have to get a run going if they want to fight back here in set 2.
Kanegeiser overpass on that one. Wicks met it at the net, but the Rams were there to take care of it. Good swing from Preston. That is in. That was from cross court and back corner as well. Hammered that one for a big point.
Can't get any closer than that right there on that one.
She's got 3 in this set, 5 on the night to lead Harlan. Smothers going to get it in the middle to Madison. Man, that was probably her best swing of the night. Addie Madison.
Yeah, Madison's been pretty quiet here in the first set, and looks like she's starting to get warmed up. We've seen a lot of Madison this season, starting out like that.
She is second on kills for the Rams on the year.
Riley Kendall back serving for the Rams.
That's going to be an ace for Kendall. Eats up the defense. 23-12, getting late quickly once again for the Cyclones. Third ace of this set. Hesse going to be getting set up to Preston in the middle. The Rams block it. Harlan gets another good swing on it. Glenwood defends it. Ray with a rollover jumping shot. Harlan going to get a good one to Hesse to Wicks. Good defense from Kanegeiser. Smothers tracks it down. Ray from far away from the net. Cyclones defense eats it up. Wagner gets a good swing on that from there, but the Rams block it once again. Nelson back row jumping attempt. As both teams send it back over, trading tips. It's going to be Christian. Good swing. But this is a long volley here. Smith for the Rams. I'm going to say that hit the floor. Smith gets Preston gets the kill. 23-13, now back to a 10-point lead here. Harlan getting some points back.
Back serving is Wagner for the Cyclones.
Smothers, leg band tip in the middle, set back. Acting like Preston got that block. Bruck was celebrating with her, so I don't know if it was Bruck or Preston in the middle, but Cyclones get their first block on the night. Cut that to a single digits. Smothers going to get a great set. Give and go to Ray. Once again, hammers it off the block, out of bounds. That's the effective way to get it back for the side out and set point.
Yes, you're correct. Schulte and Liddick checking in. Liddick's going to go back to serve, see if she can finish off the set here.
Liddick back to serve is not a sentence the Cyclones want to hear. She's been getting runs all night here for the Rams, trying to finish set 2, and she does it with an ace. I called it. Finally, something I say comes to fruition for once. 25-14, another impressive one for the Rams. We'll be back here to bring you set number 3 as Glenwood's going to go for a sweep here in this Class 4A postseason matchup.
High school juniors and seniors, don't miss the Next Gen Tech Expo, November 8th in Council Bluffs. Hosted by AgriVision Equipment and Prairieland Partners, this is your chance to show off your skills and compete for a chance to win prizes and a spot in the 2026 We Lead Technician Institute. Earn paid tuition, tools, housing, benefits, and a paycheck. Register now at agrivisionequipment.com.
Glenwood players, parents, coaches, and fans, the Glenwood State Bank would like to congratulate you all on a successful season. The Glenwood State Bank knows the importance of teamwork in any organization, and when you and community support it, it's a win-win for all involved. Just like a quality volleyball team, a banking team relies on loyalty, and the customers of Glenwood State Bank have been exceptional over the years. So thank you. If you are not currently a customer, they invite you to join the GSB team, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
At AirServe of Council Bluffs Heating and Air Conditioning Services are our specialty. Our friendly and knowledgeable service professionals are happy to answer any questions you may have and recommend the best service options for you. From tune-ups and maintenance to heater repair and air conditioning replacement, we provide services that keep the air you breathe clean and keep your home or business at the perfect temperature. Call 712-256-4443 or schedule an appointment online at airserve.com/councilbluffs.
All right, welcome back here to the KMA Extreme. John Lee, Dusty Scahill on the call here. Getting ready for set 3, Dusty. The Rams took the first 2 in dominant fashion.
Yeah, Glenwood going for this sweep, and man, those 2 sets kind of seemed like they went quick. 25-14 in that second set. It kind of didn't even seem that close, but hey, quick start for the Cyclones. Bruck meets that 50-50 ball. The 6'2" junior does what she knows best. Gets that early block kill. I never know what to call that 50-50 ball when it's just kind of sent back, but nonetheless side out for the Cyclones, and starting this one off as their season kind of is.
It's on the line.
Yeah, it's like John said, going to have to continue on if they got to get a win here in set 3 if they want that season to go on. It's going to be a nice swing from Madison. Cyclones defend that up. Keep this volley going. Smothers going to get a good one to Mullenix on the outside. Just a tip, though. So Harlan's going to get a good one out of this. Preston blocked from that front line. Madison Mullenix there.
Yeah, because the winner of this will be playing Thursday against Bishop Heelan.
That one sent too low into the net. Side out back to Glenwood. Yeah, that's going to be Thursday at Bishop Heelan. The winner of that game will be taking on the 2 seed in this Substate region. Sioux Center. That's the top seed on that bracket.
Yeah, Sioux Center's looking to face the winner of tonight's matchup with Spencer and Fort Dodge.
That one served from Vinton. Get her first action. Hits the net, falls over.
The senior, Jamie Vinton, puts that one over. She's going to keep going back there to serve some more for the Rams.
Gets that senior spin on it. Essie going to get it to Preston on that outside. Glenwood tips it, but they hit the net while doing so. Side out on that one. Wicks will be checking in for Harlan. Nelson will be back to serve. Big runs early and often have been the name of the game for Glenwood, getting those 2 set wins here. See how set 3 unfolds. There's a quick set there to smother net violation. And that Madison hit. And that was a strong swing there from the Glenwood offense. And get benefit side out. She'll be back to serve now.
Yeah, leg band checking in. And then Madison going back to serve.
SC to Preston, but man, 2 in a row for her, gone too low. Trying to really get those pounded into the ground. That's going to be 2 hits in a row to go in the net for Preston. Another point there for Madison on her serve.
And this is if you're Coach Brown, you don't want the Rams going on another run here to get a lead early again, like they have the last 2 sets.
Too far on that one for Bruck. Got underneath that swing, didn't get on top of it. Ball sails. Madison service continues on here. Hesse tracking that one down, going for Wicks on that outside. The Rams put it all too far over. 50-50 ball that Bruck does that same thing to. She just gives it an effective tip down to the ground, side out there for the junior in the middle.
Yeah, you can't coach 6'2". There. It's not much you can do about it.
Bruck, a talented basketball player, went away, so that kind of a crossover kind of athletic move there from volleyball to basketball and just tracking that down. Leg band is going to tip it over there. So the Cyclones going to get a decent one at it. Wicks a little bit far back from the net. Gives it to the Rams for Smothers. Going to find Ray. Through the block she goes. First one for her as she gets that side out there for the Rams.
And Liddick and Schulte checking in. And Liddick going back to serve here.
Hesse going to get it to Wegner in the middle. She goes through the block that time. Schulte and Legband were there, but Wegner finally gets one to find the floor. Gets her first kill on the night, I have, as the second kill. The Harlan Cyclone stats finally gets on the board here at the beginning of set 3. Kester's serve is set up by the Rams. Leg band, great swing on it. The block helps the Cyclones defend it. That tip is going to find the floor, though. Corner tip effective there from Wicks.
Yeah, just took a little spin there at the end and just got in the corner.
Kester's serve continues here, trying to get it back to a tie ball game early on in set 3. Schulte with a good run at it, goes right at the libero, Torrington, but she eats it up. Wegner sends it over. Rams are going to get a good one to Ray. Her tip gets defended. Wicks, 2 in a row for the Cyclones when it comes to points. That one via a kill. And Wicks' first one registered for the night. So a couple of the second and third leading role players for the Cyclones starting to get in the swing of things here in set 3.
First time we've been tied up since set 1 on the night.
Which wasn't that long ago, but yet a long time ago. That one misplayed from the defense. Ray goes in for the registered kill. Side out. She'll be back to serve now as well.
Not much you can do when the velocity coming off that with Ray's hits. When she just puts a swing on it. And then she's going to go back to serve now.
Kesters has to meet it at the net. Molinex, though, got a little bit higher, met that ball at the peak. Nice block here from the junior. First block on the night. Ray's service continues. Cyclones get something out of that, but not a clean set overall. Hesse sends it long. Gets underneath that swing, and 9-6, this little run continues on here. This is what Glenwood was so effective with, starting those runs and then just laying on the gas. Free ball over here. Glenwood setting up Schulte pretty far back, though, so the Cyclones will get one to set up here. Ray tracks it down. Liddick going to find Molinex this near side. Cyclones continue this volley. Wicks swing at it. Was blocked, but Schulte couldn't get the quick swing up underneath it. And a Wicks kill. She gets her third good point here. Second kill of it, and she gets the sub out for Mans. Mans will be back to serve. Back and forth here early on for set 3. Mini win for the Cyclones here, not letting Glenwood get out to a lead right away. Kester is going to set up Hesse on this outside, too low on her swing, though. I believe that was 4 hits, and it is. So that 4-hit violation sends it back to Glenwood. Kendall will be back to serve.
Yeah, Cyclones knew this is win or go home. They got to start turning on now for these seniors on this team. Kendall serving for the Rams.
Ball eats up Mans, but it does continue there. The ball hits the pole, though, on the Nelson rollover shot. The Kendall serve will continue on here, and the lead grows to 4. Many checkpoints in the game always for volleyball teams. It feels like double digits first. If you can get there by more than 1 point, it's big. That 20-point mark feels big. Glenwood been getting there sooner than not. Madison, nice block.
Madison
12-7.
Madison, they just left that floater up there. Madison just put it down.
Ties leg band for the lead on blocks for so far, 2 each. That front court for the Rams. Kester setting up Nelson, just couldn't get a full hand on that one. Goes low. Kendall serve keeps going here. Extend that lead out here to 6 points.
Yeah, see, the Rams keep going on a little bit of a run each time they get it. They get a 3-4 point run before they turn it over.
Hesse with an aggressive block from the Rams front line.
Yeah, Madison with that block.
She's going to get benefited what they set up in the middle. Liddick went to her, and she went through the block. Nice kill there. Her 4th on the night. Timeout for Coach Brown, her first timeout of the set. Glenwood leads here, going for that sweep, doubling up 14-7. We'll be back here on the KMX stream right after this.
Welcome to Waldstein Plumbing, where quality craftsmanship meets exceptional service. Proudly serving Council Bluffs and surrounding areas. Let the experts at Waldstein Plumbing help you keep your drains flowing. From drain cleaning to fixture upgrades to pipe repairs and more, we'll be able to solve whatever plumbing problem you might have. We are available 24/7 for any plumbing emergency. Expert plumbers you can trust. Call 712-308-1500 for service today. Visit our website, waldsteinplumbing.com.
All right, welcome back here. Coach Brown used that timeout to try to slow things down for the Rams. Rams up 14-7 right here in set 3, trying to finish out the night with a sweep.
Yeah, getting the postseason started off with a sweep against a familiar foe would be a thing Coach Schneider would really like to achieve here tonight. We're back in action here. Cyclones send over a free ball. Liddick going to get it to Schulte. Schulte does a good job of executing her kill there to end that set and continue this on. The freshman gets another one there. That's going to be her second on the night. Glenwood getting kills from 5 different players on that front line. Kendall goes aggressive with that serve. Cyclones are just going to be able only to get a free ball over, so the Rams are going to get a good one. Madison had to go running for that one, so Cyclones are going to get a benefit of getting a good, decent look at it. Rams just have to send it back over out of desperation. That is going to be a 50-50 kill there. Was that Madison in the middle on that?
That was Madison on that one.
She really came alive there in the middle of set 2 and playing good ever since, and she's got her 5th on the night here. And this set 3 has really been taken over from her on that front row. Kendall on that serve, trying to get an ace, but Harlan Cyclones get it over. Liddick was going to have a great setup here to Schulte. Her best setup and swing probably here on the night. Gets her 3rd kill, and that run is now to 10 points as that Glenwood run is now happening in the 3rd set. Kendall, service has just been going for a long time here. Going to set it up to Mullinex on this near side. Wegner and Hesse were there to block it. Schulte with another swing on it. It's going to find the floor. The freshman didn't get quite the pace on that one, but an effective nonetheless hit.
Yeah, just put it on that back line and, had to play the miss hit on that one.
And just like that, she's in 3rd on kills on the night for the Rams. Kendall seems like her service has been probably 10 points or so here. Nelson, just a rollover shot, but it does find cross court. Out of bounds line, falls inbounds. And Nelson gets it back here, gets her first one to find the floor, I believe, there for Ellery Nelson. Side out there, back to serve Hesse now, down 10 in set 3. Mullinex to Ray. Ray back to Mullinex, so she's got to track it down from behind her. She does a good job of getting a good swing on it. Preston hasn't just checked in, hasn't had a good swing on one in a bit. Well, there she is, finds that back row, finds a hole. Cuts it to a single-digit lead. She gets another one, her first one of the set, like I said. She's got 7 now on the night. Hesse back to serve here. I think they're making sure what the points are, or they might be talking rotation as well.
Yeah. They really do check those things. Keep an eye on those things when we get here to Substate to make sure everything's correct.
So I think Harlan might have been out of rotation of in that set, so it's going to be a violation. It's going to send back over. So what was I thought going to be a single-digit lead, going to be to an 11-point lead for Glenwood, and actually then Nelson's kill gets erased.
Yeah. So Smothers getting ready to check in, and Kayla Christian.
Harlan's trying to kind of get their case up. They think they were sort of correct.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach Brown talking to her players, trying to get it figured out here.
Officials talking it back over once again.
So he's going to stand.
I mean, it seems like they're still trying to motion over, but Harlan physically has the ball still. Okay, we're subbing out here.
And Bruck checking back in for the Cyclones there in the middle.
So that missed rotation assignment there. Going to send it back. Smothers will be back to serve whenever we start this play back into action here. 19-8. Rams looking to get this sweep. Move on to play Bishop Heelan on Thursday on the road at Heelan. As they're still trying to make sense. This Kesters will be in now for Preston. Maybe Preston subbed in a little bit too early on that rotation. Coach Brown still has a look of confusion on her face, so as we're getting this all straightened out here.
All right, looks like we got it straightened out now. Now we're getting ready to play.
Smothers back on the serve here on that little semantics pause here. Nelson's going to tip it over. Easily defended here. Smothers jumping one to the middle. Madison, that was impressive from the Rams. That pause in action didn't affect them any. Madison, 6th kill on the night. 2nd for the Rams. Smothers, nice set. Now she'll be back to serve here. Now they get that all-important 20th point. Up 12. Kester setting up. Hesse was blocked, but landed on Glenwood's side of the court. Side out there. Nice kill from Hesse, her 2nd on the night. She'll be back to serve.
Yeah, see, the Cyclones want to fight back in the set. This is where they got to rattle off 4 points minimum before they turn it back over.
Overpass there. Bruck does send it back, but Molinex corrects that, and Rams had a decent look at it, but kind of just never did get in rhythm on that one. Point makes it the double-digit mark for Harlan. Kessie's still back to serve. Aggressive serve there from Hesse. Smothers going to set up Molinex. She tips it, and effectively Thornton tried to dive in for it, but could not get to it. Nice effective tip there.
Vinton checking in now, going back to serve for the Rams.
Vinton serving. Hesse going to be setting up. Nelson on the outside. Rams defend it. Smothers going Ray near side. Hammer. It's been a while since she scored in this set, but actually it is her 3rd kill already in this set. She started off hot quickly, getting points like 6 and 7. Rams showing their depth, making a run without her here. But it is 22-10. Vinton back to serve. Ace serve at that. The big one for the senior. Actually her 2nd ace on the night. So her action started in set 2, and she's been making her impact. Then nice, hard, aggressive serve there. Tip over. Harlan can just send it over. Smothers in the middle to Madison. Cannot be handled. Block from Bruck. And the match point will have to wait a minute here as the Rams get a side out. Nice block there from Kinsley Brook. Nelson back to serve here. Down 12. Ray to Smothers, back to Ray. And that is hammered down for now. What is match point? Ray gets her 4th on the night, 15th on the match. And back to serve for match point is Addie Madison, trying to get a postseason win here for Coach Schneider. Defending their home court. Probably last time they'll play on the home court here this year. And it's going to end on an ace, and in good fashion. Addie Madison adds a kill, a block, and now an ace to her stats tonight. Glenwood, easy sweep, 25-11 on this win here.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break, and Dusty will be back with your final thoughts on the night.
Glenwood State Bank, serving Glenwood since 1899. For 125 years, we have strived to be more than just a bank. We are your neighbors and your friends. Along with Frontier Savings Bank in Council Bluffs and First State Bank in Tabor, we are dedicated to making a difference where it matters most, right here in the heart of our communities. Like the Glenwood Rams, it takes a total team effort to be successful. Together, we're building something lasting.
Go Rams!
All right, Dusty, the Rams win. They sweep the night 3-0, winning that last set here in 25-21 fashion. They're going to head up Thursday to take on Bishop Heelan up there to see who's going to make it to the final round here for the regional. What's your thoughts?
I mean, quick work tonight here from Coach Schneider and her squad. I mean, once they started getting hot, they made runs. They didn't stop those runs. They continued on with big service runs, 7, 8, sometimes double-digit runs here tonight. They got a quick 3-0 sweep, took care of business is how I would quite simply put it. Kaylee Ray led with 15 kills for the Rams, but they had balanced attack after that. Addie Madison came on strong late. She kind of was all over the stat board, had 6 kills, 2 blocks, ended the match with an ace. Cambry Smothers all night setting people up. Had a great job just putting in the right spot. She ended with an ace as well. Gracie Molex added 4 kills. Jordan Schulte added 4 kills. I mean, all around for Coach Schneider, she's got to be pretty happy with how the Rams are going to advance on here in Class 4A. So what do you think this momentum is going to do for them, John, as we head into this next matchup here in Class 4A as we watch Harlan's season come to an end?
I think this is going to be a pretty good one. They're traveling up to Bishop Heelan on Thursday. I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. The Rams are all healthy. You got a lot of youth playing at the high level right now. I think it's going to be a different team coming in that we saw from the beginning of the season playing now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be an interesting one there come Thursday. But hey, thank you guys all for listening to the KMA Extreme postseason version of this Class 4A matchup. Glenwood gets a sweep of Harlan here on the KMA Extreme. Dusty Scahill, John Lee on the call.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.